Sorry for the glare, you guys, but this is Martin. You know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. Some of you have been watching my videos on what I have about fulfillment centers. And did some of you watch my rant yesterday on the C virus? Usually I work at the BNP tournament in Palm Desert, but it was canceled. So thank you, CNN. Thank you, media. So you know what? Now that I'm not going to be making that extra 1,000 or 2,000, I hope there's like a pandemic. I hope the C virus transfers into like the what's that virus like on Resident Evil. I hope people turn into zombies. I hope this virus makes the dead reanimate and come and eat. And I want these zombies to make the first place visit these sorry liberal newspapers that are upset that they couldn't get Trump out of office. So now they're saying, oh, Trump is doing the C virus. Like, come on, man. That's the same thing as saying, like, Obama did something. Obama was the worst. I don't want to talk politics because I'm black. If it weren't for Obama being a black guy, he'd be the worst president for a black guy. It'd be like be the worst thing that could ever happen to you. So let's get to it. So how many of you have, like me, started looking for secondary jobs now since some of our jobs when we deal with the public are being canceled? Are you getting tired of looking about, then they keep saying, well, we're going to play games in front of people. I'm sick of people telling me to wash my hands. I'm sick of seeing signs, and like, what's up with these people buying toilet paper? What the hell does the virus have to do with the toilet paper? Unless you're going to sit on a toilet and try to, shit it out or something. I mean, just, what do people do, man? That's what happens when you have a population where 76% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. You just have a majority of people, they don't know what to do. And even if they were to get the virus, not like it's gonna change them into a zombie or something, but that's what happens, man. But unfortunately, you know what happens when you have these type of crises? This is when you need to have a little extra money, because prices are gonna go up. You're going to find out some of the basic stuff that you want from the store is not going to be there. Like when I went to Vons, it's like, I usually buy like the Lysol wraps. Everything was gone. It's like, oh my God. There's plenty of toilet paper. So it depends on where you go, man. So if you go to a Whole Foods or Albertsons or a place like that, there'll always be something there. Now, if you go to a 99-cent store, Dollar General store where stuff is like $1 and that's all you can afford, yeah, you can buy up all the toilet paper. You can buy up all the stuff. And someone told me they went to Target. All the hand sanitizers were gone. Toilet paper was gone. I'm like, so what are you saying? Like, before the C virus, did you wipe yourself? Did you wash your hands? Did you clean your house? I mean, it kind of makes you wonder, like, well, there could be worse things on the horizon than the C virus if people now are just starting, like, what is it? 3 months into the year to wipe their hands and clean their little tushes when they use the bathroom. Uh, but luckily I found the job. I think I'm going to go back to what I did like a long time ago. Go back, watch my videos when I talked about in 2014, like back in 2000, 2001. I used to work at a kiosk in Costco where people used to leave and I used to say, hey, this is my Martin Morris with Costco Home Decorating. Would you like a free blah, blah? And we would go in and do free measurements and we'd give them free quotes. Well, I decided I'm going to make a return and I'm going to work for a bathroom remodeling place and I'm going to work at a kiosk in a Tyler Mall, hopefully. And my shift on a Sunday is just to sign up people. So I'm going to be a lead generator. And then after that, at night, I'm going to do cold calling for different companies, digital marketing, any company. So that's what I'm working on now. Because my goal, I need to make $28,900. Then after taxes, my goal is to net $11,580. So far, I've made $1,024 as of March 10th. I'm working on my sales skill. It's funny, I just talked to a friend today and like she's learning the importance of cold calling. Because you make a lot of cold call money. Unfortunately, like I told you, since the great 2008 recession, I mean, we don't produce anything. All we do now is just sell. Sell this, sell yourself, sell your skill, sell this, sell that, sell that. You know, now, and then in China, you can't produce nothing anymore because of the C virus. That's why the stock market dropped. So that's what you need to work on. Like me, you got to work on your sales skills, man. Work on learning how to talk to people. Like today, I had like one person I helped, a lawyer, who was looking for some papers, and it took us a while to get the information, but go the extra mile with people, man. Go say, okay, let's get this done. And then at the end, like we had someone told us the boxes that our files were in, they said, I want you to move that from in front of the electrical outlet for safety reasons. But I said, all right, I told the lawyer guy, no, you don't need to help me. Let me get to you the file you want. And then after that, let me get out there and do some work. So I did that. And then in the afternoon, I had another person that came in. He's like, he was looking to do a build on a lot. So I couldn't help him initially because we had to get a plan to review. But he wanted to learn about the right-of-way stuff. So we went down to right-of-way, talked to him, did some research. Took a while to go through a couple of files, looked at the land deeds and stuff, and we found out that what he wanted to accomplish could be done without too much complication. There were 2 instances where I took like 4 or 5 steps, maybe 10 to 15 minutes in person, helping a person. I didn't get anything in return. I didn't pass over. I didn't say, oh, go, let me go get someone else. No, man. Times are tough now, so you're going to have to go that extra mile. Then I made 2 calls to get some information. Hey, thank the person for helping me. Complimented on his name. His name was Charles, and my brother and my father's name was Charles. So, you know, just build those relationships. That's my goal. I want you just to go that extra mile. Be the person that says, hey, how are you doing? Because that's the only people who are going to survive now. Being a muscle a woman, because of the 2008, they kind of worked their way up into the management positions. So they're going to look at they really have no use for the masculine man, I'm telling you. They'll go out with the gay guy, bi guy. They'll let the guy screw around as long as you're not like a psychopath. So the days of the muscle-bound guys, other than if you live in the hood or something, and even then, I see no use to it. I mean, so what I'm saying is, I want you to work on your sales skills. Today, what I want you to do is just go, hey, when someone asks you, can you help me? And you know you can help them. Instead of passing that person off on someone else, I want you to personally help them. Go the extra mile like I did. Okay, let me go just move the boxes. We moved about 3 or 4 boxes. Then I found the file, gave him the file. Then it took like 3 times. We had to go to a closed facility office. Then I went downstairs to try to find some people I knew who could have the key. Then we came back upstairs, and then I saw a lady who used to work in facilities that got promoted. Asked her, do you have a key to this room where we can do some files? She said, yes. Went downstairs, and then before we left, she said, you guys got to move those boxes. So we moved those boxes. But see, the goal was to get Mark his file. See, the goal wasn't for me to worry about moving boxes, worrying about how many people I was going to talk to. It was just get it done. And that's what I want you to focus on the rest of the day. Someone tells you something and they want you to help them, just get it done. Don't pass it off, because in time, you keep passing off. The next time you try to pass someone up, you know what you're going to get past? You're going to get past the layoff note. No one likes a lazy person. People think they can get away with it, but in time, you start eventually getting squeezed, and either you expand where you want to help people, or you get deleted, which means laid off or fired. So tell me, what do you guys think, man? Do you think it's worth it to go the extra mile? Even if all you're doing is just doing what you should be doing in the first place. Do that. See if that gets you a little extra money. See if that gets your name thrown around. Like, hey, that guy Martin helped me out. Or, hey, that guy Tina helped me out. Oh, I helped him out. Just say, brag on yourself. Hey, I helped the guy who was developing a parcel of property find out the right-of-way information so he could do some designs on his lot. Hey, I helped out Mark, who was involved in a lawsuit, who needed some plans and some files that were down in the file room that were in some archived boxes that we had to first get the key to the room. Then after we got the key to the room, we had to go into the room, find the files by going through 3 or 4 boxes. And then before we left, we were told we need to move our boxes that are archived away from the electrical cabinet. And I did all of that. He got his files. Afternoon, helped this guy. He got what he wanted. He was happy. He's going to go out and help his client. So that's my goal for you today. Not much other than my rant about people, hand sanitizers, toilet paper, the liberal media with this C virus stuff. And then I can't wait till the election. We'll talk about that later. Then we're going to try to hit up every black person 50 and over. Don't you remember the time when you... Blah, blah, blah? Hey, I remember the time. Don't you remember the time when the white man kept you down? Well, what about the time when the brothers jumped me? I didn't see you guys around. I didn't see you in CNN then when they were whooping those 7 black guys were whooping my ass, and I had to get out. I had to be like Carl. I had to be like, what's his name? That Jamaican guy, huh? I had to do my Usain Bolt impersonation. Otherwise, I would be like the C virus. I'd have been like turned into a zombie because they would have whooped up on me. So help someone out. Go look at my videos. Sell, subscribe, comment. Sell, subscribe, comment. I want you to say, is it worth it to help someone out without passing them on if you know you can take care of it? That is your goal for the day. Don't pass up anyone. Help, subscribe, comment, and don't wash your hands. And go into crowded places with people. We need a new pandemic. Maybe we'll give us some of the stupid people that we deal with all the time. Yes, I'm serious. Maybe we need a pandemic. Come on, we need a Resident Evil. I need to see like a giant animal thing. I need to be on Arcadia with the ship. Me and Angelina Jolie fighting the zombies. I'll be the black guy that what's her name? Michelle Rodriguez killed my brother. Come on, Michelle. We barely can make it to the end of the movie in Resident Evil anyway. You took out my cool guy. Okay, enough of my ranting. Help someone out. Subscribe, comment, share. And let me know, are you looking for a job? How you found a job to replace the job that you lost to the C virus? Are you just sick of the C virus? Or do you, like me, do you wish the C virus would take out all the people who keep complaining about the C virus? Let's see. Let me know. Take a look later.